Now on to our fireside chat. Um, as part of the Cannabis Investment Forum tradition of hosting well-known celebrities such as Jim Belushi and Cheech Marin, I'm proud to announce Anthony Henderson, AKA Crazy Bone, co-founder and president, Leaves of Legend. Anthony Henderson, better known as Crazy Bone, is an American rapper, singer, producer, and entrepreneur. He is most famously known as a member of the legendary Bone Thugs and Harmony, who have sold over 50 million records worldwide. Crazy Bone has been a long time advocate of cannabis legalization and has shaped cannabis culture through music for decades. He recently co-founded Leaves of Legend, a premium cannabis company that focuses on creating a positive impact in the community. Crazy Bone and Leaves of Legend, for example, fund scholarships at the Cleveland School of Cannabis, where the focus is to provide local residents with career opportunities in the emerging industry. I mean, I really like that. That's amazing, getting on the ground and actually doing something versus beating our gums and talking about it. So anyways, without further ado, let's all welcome Crazy Bone.
Hello.
Hi, Crazy Bone. By the way, Mr. Anthony Henderson, how would you like to be addressed?
It's cool. Crazy Bone is cool.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Great. So let's start off with, would you mind just telling us about your music career for those of us that have never heard of you?
Yeah, well, I come from a group called Bone Thugs and Harmony. We've been in the music business for over 25 years. Grammy Award winning group, American Music Award winning group, MTV Awards. We were discovered by the late great Eazy-E from the group NWA in 1994. So we've had a hell of a run. It's been a roller coaster of a career, but it's been fun, and we've learned and experienced a lot of things. Definitely.
So, why did you decide to start your own cannabis brand?
Well, just like I mentioned, I'm in the group Bone Thugs and Harmony, and if people out there are familiar with our music, we've always been advocates for cannabis, even before it was legal. So it was inevitable. Bone Thugs and Harmony, we are that group that helped to merge the two cultures, cannabis and music. So it was only right. I feel like it was only right. And we've always been into cannabis ever since we were teenagers, back when it was illegal and everybody shunned it. So when I noticed that the industry was taking a turn, I was like, it's only right that we play a part in that. We've been knowing about cannabis and some of the health benefits, and we weren't even doctors, just by experimenting with it, and but we had to experience it on the other side of the law. So once we saw the legalization of it, I said to myself, it's a must that we have a strong hand in this, because we had a lot to do with, again, merging the two cultures. So I feel like this is supposed to be some of ours. We paid many dues for being advocates of cannabis before it was legal and bringing it to the mainstream. And I feel like we need to be a part of that. And a lot of people smoke their first joint or blunt to a Bone Thugs and Harmony song anyway. So it's only right. It's only right.
Got it. Understood. Wow. Actually, after this is all over, I'm looking up to sparking up a bowl and listening to your tunes, giving my right brain a nice exercise and doing some lateral thinking.
Yes, indeed.
Speaking hypothetically, of course, guys, live in Panama, and they're still not civilized here when it comes to this sort of thing.
Okay.
But someday, we keep trying.
Yes, it'll happen.
I hope so. I really do. So tell us about your products. Tell us what you're launching. Tell us what you're actually providing.
Well, the products we have are, we're launching a flower. It's a premium flower. It's I have some of the logistics written down. We sell like 1A flower jars. We have an amazing OG lineage, the San Fernando Valley window. From Cannabis, it's 28 28.9% to 32% THC testing. So it's up there. You know what I'm saying? Very, very good. It's grown hydroponically, um, indoors. So like we're looking to like really expand and like, right now we're in the SoCal region. We're looking to move up north in early 2021, as well as doing like one or two out of state deals. But it's getting really good reviews right now. So we're on the move with it. I'm looking to make it a very high scale brand.
Mhm.
You know, premium, classy, bring something different to the cannabis industry. You know.
Yeah, I love that approach. I think premium brands is where the margins will be, but also for some of us, that's what we want, right? The ditch weed, that's the past, Hopefully
Yes.
we can toss that in the rear view mirror. I mean, I still remember the days of gas weed, and how we suffered in the 70s. But
Yeah.
anyways, I'll spare you those stories.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, you get it. You get it. You know where I'm coming from. So,
Definitely.
um, do you have a favorite product? I just find your line interesting. You're talking about your OG. Is there anything in particular that you really like smoking on and do you think is really good that your customers are going to like?
Oh yeah. Our 99 OG. 99 OG, and we're going to come with different strands. All of our strands are going to be, you know, um, different song titles named after different song titles that we had. So
That's cool.
99 OG is it's great. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like to toot my own horn, but beep beep, it's good. It's good. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at no, but that's awesome. I'm glad you. Good for you. This is your opportunity to talk your book, and I'm certainly, if I was in California, I know where I'd be going, what I'd be buying. But
Oh
anyways, I'm
yes.
here in sunny Panama.
Yes,
Maybe
yes,
one day, you know. So,
yes.
uh, so, you know what? There's a lot of questions I really love to ask you, right? How did you pick your business partners? I mean, are they all band members or did you choose other people? Like, how did you go about deciding that, okay, I want to do this, we want to launch this, we want to make a statement, right? How did you pick your business partners? And some of the
Well,
entrepreneurs in the audience would enjoy hearing about this.
yeah, well, I had to learn a lot because when I first decided to really get involved seriously with this, I had a bad experience with some of the people that I was partners with at the
Oh,
time,
sure.
and it just didn't work out the way I envisioned it. So, and I learned not only did I need to learn more, but I also saw that they didn't know as much as they said they knew. So, the partnership that I have now, they're much more in tune with the business, and the bottom line is they were who they said they were. So the visions and the goals between us, they align very well, and everybody has a common goal. So this partnership is a much better situation, but yet and still it has been hard. We've had many challenges, especially in this COVID season. We've had to overcome a lot of obstacles, and we've had to just deal and adapt to these crazy times. But being able to sit down and work through it all, and nobody's emotions is involved, and being able to come to a reasonable agreement on whatever the situation is has been one of our strong points. So that's why we've been very successful, and that's very important that you can have partners that you can lean on and actually know the business. And like things that you don't know, you can lean on them, and things they don't know, they can lean on me. So it works hand in hand. It has to work hand in hand.
That's one of the hardest things, um, finding good partners. I mean, a good management team, I'll take an A management team and a B business plan over an A business plan and B team anytime. So, and you
Yes,
as
and
a musician who has achieved many high awards, you understand what excellence means. You know exactly where I'm coming from. So finding
yeah,
people at your functioning your level can be a real challenge. So,
exactly.
oh yeah, no, it's great. Good stuff. So, um, I want to know a little bit about your future plans for Leaves of Legend. For example, maybe you could tell us a little bit of what kind of growth you think you might see in 2021 and 2022. We could start with that.
Well, in 2021, we envision getting up to 50 retailers throughout the
Nice.
state, and like I said, at least one or two more out of state deals. We're looking to do, with this brand, we're looking to do more collaborations with more legends that resonate with the brand. That that support the cannabis culture. We're trying to go out and get other legendary people, whether they're sports figures, you know, into music and Hollywood. We're trying to get those people to come and do a strand with us to just make the brand bigger, you know what I'm saying, and take it to that level of a real legendary brand, you know, by having all these legends involved. And also just we're including, we're doing a collab with Cookies, you know, we're expected to be in their stores very, very soon. So we're just taking it slowly but surely, because I'm not in a rush to fail. You know what I'm saying? So we're taking it step by step and like just trying to do it right. And, you know, hopefully be one of the leading brands, cannabis brands out in the very near future.
I think you will be one of those, actually.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
what would you say are your current needs? Like, what are the things that keep you awake at night, for example, with your business that you feel you need to get in order to keep growing, to keep functioning?
Well, you know, we have the product. We got the product. You know, we have great branding. We're currently right now fundraising to expand marketing and production outreach. You know, like to really get out there more. Um, Looking to get future collaborations, like I said, and you know, we're looking to range, you know, anywhere from like 150K just to, you know, like support our inventory and marketing needs for Leagues of Legend. So that's just some of the things we need, you know, to really like, and it's not even really that much, you know, because we feel like our product speaks for itself. It speaks volumes. It's very loud. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what we're looking for right now.
If you were to do it over again, would you launch in the same way? Would you do it a little differently? What could you, how could you teach, what would you say to some of the people who are listening right now who would love to be able to learn from an experienced guy like you how to do things? What would you say are the key success factors that you need to be successful in your business? What do you really need to be good at to do well? And product, of course, is one thing, but there's more to it than just product, because I also think you need a team. But I'd love to hear what your perspective is.
Yeah, well, for somebody like, you know, you first of all, you have to be educated in anything you're thinking about venturing into. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the education. You have to have an understanding as to what it's going to take, you know, to be successful, because it's a lot of work, you know, and you have to be up for the task. So you have to educate yourselves, and like I was saying earlier, you have to get involved in aligning yourself with the right people that know just as much as you do, or even more. I love people that know more than me, because I love to learn different things. So, you know, that's key, and just having trust in your team, and you know, just man, just believing in what you're doing. Just having the faith and believing what you're doing. Like I said, this is something that I feel like we should have been involved in from the jump. So I have a lot of faith in what I'm doing. And like I said, the key thing is the education. I preach education to everybody in whatever you do, whether it's music or cannabis, or whatever you're trying to do, you have to be educated about it. It's very, very important. And me, myself, you know, I resonate with I resonate and I'm in tune with the cannabis culture, because we come from that. So, you know, it was very easy for me to transition over into it. So that's another thing, you know, you have to know about this. You can't just jump in it just because you smoked a few blunts in your time and thinking, you know, thinking you can like really be in this business, because it's way more. It's way more than just that.
Uh, lots of practical wisdom there. Seriously, that's great stuff. Um, one of the things I noticed when I was doing a little bit of research on you guys, I noticed that you do some really interesting things in the community, and I really like that. And so, could you please
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about some of your community initiatives? You could start with the Cleveland School, but just tell us about some of the things you're doing, the way you're giving back. I think that's really important, because as entrepreneurs, we have to give back to the community.
Yes, yes, indeed. The Cleveland School of Cannabis, you know, this is an academy, a cannabis Academy, and what they do is they educate the people from the community, particularly minorities, and they educate them in the cannabis, in the cannabis industry, about the industry. And they reveal to them all the different aspects and all the different levels of the industry. It's not just smoking weed, not just selling cannabis, or it's many different levels to it. So what they do is they teach them this, and they certify them, whether they want to be growers, cultivators, or own dispensaries, or go work for somebody else. Once they graduate from this academy, they will have all the tools and skills that they need to be certified to go and do that in whatever they would like to do. So what I did, I partnered with them, and I became the ambassador of the school, and I started a scholarship program. And what I did was I went and we picked certain people to be enrolled to get the scholarship, and we paid for them to go to the school and to learn about it if they really want to learn about the industry. We just enrolled our first student last month, so it's going really good. She's learning a lot, and it's a really good program, and we're looking to continue that and make it bigger as it becomes more successful. Definitely. And with my nonprofit organization, Spread the Love, along with Lee's a Legend, we're giving back. We're helping people that is coming out of the correctional institutions.
Oh,
that they
yeah.
have went down for like cannabis. We're helping them get back on track and do certain things, and like possibly getting them jobs within the industry legally, the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been penalized for this, for smoking cannabis and indulging in it for so long. That's another reason I feel like it's only right for us to have a share in this, because we've been penalized for it, and now everything is all great. So we have to have a hand in that, because we helped create this culture and make it as popular as it is today. So that's basically what we're doing.
Oh, that's so well said. Would you mind telling us a little bit more about your not-for-profit?
Yes, nonprofit. It's called Spread the Love. We have actually two camps, one based in California and one in Ohio. And yeah, it's something I wanted to do, man. To just give back to the youth in the community, and like start certain like food programs and clothes program to help the homeless and things like that. So like we've been like planning this for a while, so we just executing everything, and it's been going very well so far. So blessed.
Really glad to hear that. And yes, we all are blessed, and that's great work. So, I'm going to be wrapping this up soon, but there's something I would really like to ask you, and that is today, Crazy Bone, if you were going to have a conversation with your 20-year-old self, what advice would you give to your 20-year-old self today?
Oh
What would you
man.
say that you should do different? And how would you say that this could help you with cannabis?
What I would say to my 20-year-old self, I would just tell myself, um, I would tell myself that the things that you think are important right now at this time, they're not going to be that important in 20 more years. You know what I'm saying? So take the things that really matter, that's going to really benefit you, and that's what you concentrate on. Leave everything else alone, like because it's going to take you through some obstacles that you don't want to go through. And you're not going to like them. So that's what I would go back and tell my 20-year-old self, and just like slow down a little bit, and just listen a little more, and you'll be all right. Basically. I wish I could go back and say that too, for real.
Believe me, I wish I could say that to my 20-year self, but knowing my 20-year-old self, I sure as hell wouldn't have listened. But
Me either.
but as somebody who is an influencer, an opinion leader, what you have to say matters, and these words go out into the ether, and people listen, and that's good. And it'll
Yes,
make changes and ripple back. So that's
definitely,
wonderful.
definitely.
So I'd like to wrap up just by saying, is there anything that you would like to say, or anything you'd like to add? Is there anything that I missed? Anything you feel you'd like to comment on? Please go ahead and share in any way you feel appropriate.
Man, no, I just want to, just want to thank everybody for supporting me in all my endeavors, whether it be music, cannabis, like whatever I've done, I've been getting great support. And man, I just want everybody to look out for the Leaves of Legend, try it. It's, we're in we're in a few locations, you know what I'm saying? And hold on, I can read those locations off real quick just so everybody know where they can get it from.
Please.
Like I said, we're doing a partnership with Cookies at the top of 2021. We're currently in 8 retailers and about to be, flagship for us, Cookies. The current retailers are DTPG, Litco, Long Beach Wellness, High Note Cover, City, and East LA, Empire Connect, Empire Twin Palms, and The Vote. We're looking to get into more. And like I said, thank everybody that's been supportive of what I've been trying to do, man. And blessings to everybody out there. And man, thank you for having me.
Wow, couldn't have put it better myself. We do have 1 minute. Mandy, did you want to ask a question? Sorry, you're on mute.
I was putting up a peace sign, but I actually was at Crazy Bones' house this time last year. He did a launch party and had the girl in the bubble in the pool, and they were painting the girls and the music, and the product looked great. It was an amazing party, and the medicine was good. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate it. That was a great launch party.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
That's great. Well, I'm going to wrap it up now, Crazy One, but I just want to say that for me, this is the first time I've ever interviewed a rap star. I come from a corporate weasel background, and I'm used to dealing with other types like myself, but this is a real pleasure chatting with you. And
thank you, man. I enjoyed myself.
I'm going to tune in on your music, and I'm going to make sure it's a big bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. You got to. It's only right. For real.
Anyways, thank you so much. And